keep marketing your product. We have a free story online right now. We actually have 3 free stories on our website right now. It never hurts to give audience members a little something to say, hey, here's something for being a great reader. Here's something for free, now in turn. Check out what we're doing.
Check out the stuff. If you like it, there's more stuff to buy. If you didn't like it, hey, you read it, give us some feedback about what you didn't like, because we like feedback.
Folks, we only have a couple minutes left before we have to give up the room, but does anybody have any questions? Yes, sir.
Going back to character development, I wanted to ask, what would you have considered your biggest challenge when crafting a character?
Not letting the character become derivative and generic.
Yep.
Dead serious. I've got some characters that are dangerously close to being stereotypes, and I don't want that to happen. I have to go back and revisit them often, give them backstory, or have side conversations with them just to keep them original.
Give them a personality flaw or a characteristic tick that they do in most scenes. They pop up for the first time in the book to give them something that stands out from the crowd.
I wrote an entire 120-page novella about a side character just because she was becoming far too generic. She's an assassin. She's very cold. There's not too much to her on the page, so I had to give her backstory so that when you read her, you've got that backstory then to say, okay, there's something to her.
And that's also part of what we do as editors, is that we sit there and we question what he's doing and why he's doing it, and if that seems consistent with the character or not. P.S. That's the thing we need to add to the thing. Pay your editors.
Pay your editors.
Pay your artists. Pay people who do work for you. There are too many people online right now who want people to work for exposure. No.
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 Don't do work for free.
No.
Don't do work for exposure. If there's money, if there's a contract, there is a set expectation then of work, and no one can get mad or feelings can get hurt. Even if they're your buddy, even if they're family, get a contract, have a set payment in place.
Yeah, that was one of the things that we talked about. I've known Casey for, God, what is it, 15 years now? for years and years and years now, and still when he approached me with this project, I'm like, okay, so what you give me?
Did we ever settle on that?
Yeah. Yeah.
What did I do?
Not for the last novel, no.
I did. Can't finish the last novel.
We should probably negotiate the contract before you do the work, Denise.
So,
Bad.
But no, you need editors, you need copy, you need beta readers, you need editors, you need artists. Some of the stuff you can do on your own, but get an outside editor because you need someone who is not you saying, this works, this doesn't, and here's why, and what were you thinking about this? Tell me your thought process.
And some of the other resources that you guys can grab are book groups. There are a lot of writer groups. There are a lot of people who will do sensitivity reading for you, especially if you're writing something outside of your own experience. If you are straight and trying to write an LGBTQ character, please check with people who actually are, because they exist. If you're writing a character of color and you're white, please check with an actual person of color, just to make sure that you are giving the most genuine thing that you can give, and not just some kind of nonsense that you put a coat of paint on and went, that's gay, okay, let's go.
ladies and gentlemen, if you liked our panel, if you're interested, please feel free to check out our website, galeson.com, which is on all of these cards, and please feel free to check out the free works that are there. If you don't feel like buying something right up front, we routinely give out books also on Kindle for free. And we have a new novel coming out July 31st. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time and enjoy Popcon.